Hello, everyone. We are Team 25079, and we are the Microwave Radio Network Optimization Team for Water District. I am Daniel Fiorella, the Documentation Lead and Systems Engineer.
I am Sergio Leggi, the project manager.
And I'm Anil Yamaner, the industrial engineer.
Agriculture is a multi-million-dollar industry here in the Imperial and Yuma County areas. According to the Yuma County Agricultural Water Coalition and Yuma Fresh Vegetable Association, between the months of November and April, 90% of the US and Canada's leafy greens and other vegetables come from this region. Water District is in charge of delivering water from the All-American Canal to the farming, tribal, and local communities in the Bard and Winter Haven, California area. The Water District has a complex network of canals which serve as a routing system to distribute water and service to the farmers and tribal ranchers. The system is composed of over 200 head gates, farm turnouts, and drains. The head gates have a monitoring system installed that will allow the district to monitor water levels, water velocity, and gate operation, and to control the water flow via remote access. Once the system is fully operational, it will reduce the time it takes to complete these functions significantly. As it stands, the Water District staff members have to conduct these tasks manually, thus increasing the response time and amount of power it takes to travel to each site.
Currently, there is no wireless connectivity between monitoring system installed at every head gate and the Water District headquarters. The Water District areas faces environmental obstructions ranging from 60 feet to 80 feet that impede a microwave radio signal from achieving line of sight. Furthermore, there is a limit in the height and the type of water that may be installed to remotely connect different areas of the district to a network mesh.
During our first site visit, we were introduced to three tower sites. Ypsilanti with Rome Tower Model 45 measuring 40 feet on the west end of the district, RC Tower with a Rome Tower Model 45 measuring 40 feet on the northeast end of the district, and Water District headquarters, also known as BWD1, with an 80-foot Rome Tower Model 45 located near the center of the district.
After identifying the coordinates for all three sites, we used Radio Mobile, a software created by Roger Cood, to simulate radio propagation in line of sight. One of the uses of Radio Mobile is to predict the outcome of a microwave radio link from point A to point B, also known as point to point. In the case of Water District, we use the parameters dictated by the specifications of the Ubiquity LTU XR5 GHz radio that are currently installed.
Our task was to find a way to optimize the network by circumventing the environmental obstacles, thus allowing for a line of sight and signal integrity back to BWD1. The radio mobile analysis revealed negative results with the current configuration. Line of sight was completely obstructed and could not be achieved with the current height limitations and site locations.
After speaking with Nicholas Barr, our project sponsor and Water District General Manager, we suggest adding 2 more sites that would serve as a way to bypass the environmental obstacles. With Mr. Barr's approval of the installation of 2 additional sites, the team began a second radio mobile analysis to determine suitable site locations. Based on the results, the team proposed alternate site B located east of Ypsilanti at 40 feet in height, and alternate site A at 40 feet in height, located southwest of RC Tower. The 2 additional sites would allow connectivity between all 5 sites, thus allowing for remote control once the headgate system was incorporated to the network.
On further research and a second site visit, the team gained additional information revealing the Water District was limited to which areas they can install a tower at, and as a result, alternate site A and B, although proposed within the Water District, were located outside of permitted areas. Additionally, Mr. Barr discussed the possibility of erecting a new tower at BWD1 measuring up to 180 feet. Based on this new information, the team followed through by identifying areas within the Water District construction limits and conducted another radio mobile analysis.
The results revealed 3 possible outcomes, with one becoming our recommended solution and the remaining 2 as alternatives. The recommended solution was to establish 2 point-to-point microwave radio links. The first microwave radio link is between Ypsilanti and BWD1, and the second is between RC Tower and BWD1. The LTU-XR radio at Ypsilanti would be installed at 40 feet, and the LTU-XR radio at BWD1 aimed at Ypsilanti would be installed at 120 feet. The second microwave radio link would have the second BWD1 LTU-XR radio aimed at RC Tower installed at a height of 160 feet, and the RC Tower's LTU-XR radio would be installed at 50 feet. This was based on the team's radio model analysis of 3.581 worst Fresnel zone, 10.6 dB PR obstruction, 1.84 kilometer distance, and 29 dBi antenna gain, thus sustaining signal integrity within 60% of the first Fresnel zone according to the ITUR P.530 standard for the propagation data and prediction methods required for the design of terrestrial line-of-sight systems. This was the best solution because the existing equipment is used within the existing sites without having to purchase additional radios. Furthermore, the construction of the new tower at BWD1 site will allow for line of sight to both locations given the radios are installed within the specified heights at each location.
The first alternative to the recommended solution was the addition of two microwave radio sites, Yuma County Water Users Association, also known as YCWA, and Apache 3. The sites' names were given according to the name of their location. The Apache 3 site will serve as a retransmit point to route the signal from BWD1 over to the RC tower and to bypass a field of palm trees with a height of approximately 80 feet. Similarly, YCWA site with an existing 65 feet tower in place would be used as a retransmit site between Ypsilanti and BWD1 to circumvent a dirt berm surrounding Ypsilanti, thus blocking the signal path. YCWA would have to authorize the approval of the site for Bard Water District to use it as part of their network. This alternative would incur additional building costs and equipment of over $35,000 per site, considering towers, solar power, outdoor rated enclosures, batteries, IT equipment, construction, and overall installation.
The second alternative would also include YCWUA and introduce Ross and Levy, also known as RL, microwave radio sites. The RL site is located in a valley, approximately 25 feet in depth, which would require a 95-foot tower to be able to communicate with BWD1 and RC tower. There are also additional costs related to cleanup and ground leveling before construction can begin. This option would be more expensive than the first alternative given the amount of work and size of the tower required to achieve a reliable signal on line of sight.
At this time, Mr. Barr has approved the recommended solution for the Bard Water District and has begun the construction permit process for the new tower at BWD1. The impact that this project will have in the community once it is fully integrated will result in a reduction in labor costs, increased time efficiency, ability to obtain real-time data, and fast emergency response time. We are very thankful for having the Bard Water District as our senior design sponsor and for allowing us the opportunity to optimize our radio network for a project that will benefit the agricultural community as well as the population that consumes the produce derived from the local Imperial and Yuma County areas. Thank you.